The Cleveland Browns' contentious battle to build their new suburban stadium took another turbulent twist Tuesday when the Ohio Department of Transportation refused to issue a permit over concerns about air traffic at nearby Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. The $2.4 billion dome stadium plan submitted by the Haslam Sports Group is expected to top out at a height of 221 feet. That's 58 feet higher than the maximum allowed for that location, according to ODOT's aviation office. The Browns said they're working with ODOT to resolve the issue, but they're confused by the ruling since the Federal Aviation Administration had already approved the stadium plan as long as there are red lights on the roof to guide pilots. In July, team owners Dee and Jimmy Haslam told reporters they were confident the stadium at Brook Park would go forward, despite complications.
Like 99.9.
No, we're very confident and very excited about it.
I mean, we can't be more confident. Let me say, these projects are really hard, okay? And the state's a hurdle. You know, there's other hurdles. You got to work with DOT and rapid transit. You got to get your financing. You got to control costs. These are big, complicated projects.
Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb and other city officials are upset the team is planning to leave downtown, but the two sides couldn't come to an agreement on how much money the city could provide to keep the team. The Haslams took their request to the state legislature and were approved. Team COO David Jenkins said last month everyone will benefit from the deal.
Half of that we're proposing comes from us plus the overrun, so $1.2 billion of private funding. The other half we've asked all along has been $600 million from the state, which was granted on June 30th within the state's budget. They're calling that a performance grant. The key to that $600 million is we're going to generate over $3 billion of tax revenues over the 30-year life of the lease.
It's a familiar scenario to those we've covered recently, including Major League Baseball's Athletics, who will receive $380 million in state funds as they build in Las Vegas. The Washington Commanders recently announced a stadium deal with the city that'll see D.C. pitch in $1.1 billion in investments. And in Illinois, the Bears are still over $500 million in debt to the city after renovating Soldier Field in 2003, but they're looking for the state to approve favorable tax legislation for their Arlington Heights project. Stadium projects for the Tennessee Titans in Nashville and the Buffalo Bills in Orchard Park, New York, which are well underway, are also receiving substantial state funding. The Browns are appealing the permit denial by ODOT, and they aim to break ground on their stadium project next year, hoping it'll open before the 2028 season. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.